ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पत न शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम् ॐ श्री महागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदान्त विद्यास्थानेभ्यैव च ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यो गुरु स शिवः प्रोक्तः यः शिवः स गुरुः स्मृतः विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत स नरो गुरुतर्पः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता तेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे फुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततः पूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवैत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सस्वधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। कृष्णं वन्दे श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. Shri Krishna Govinda, Shri Krishna Govinda. Shri Krishna Govinda, Shri Krishna Govinda. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. Vasudeva Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. Hare Murare, Hare Murare. Hare Murare, Hare Murare. Re Hare Murare, He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. Vasudeva Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. Eva Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. Krishna Govinda. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. Hare Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. Vasudeva Shri Krishna Govinda, Shri Krishna Govinda. 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 Shri Krishna Govinda, 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 Hare Murare, He Nath Narayan Vasudeva, He Nath Narayan Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda, Hare Murare, He Nath Narayan Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda, Hare Murare, Shri Krishna Govinda, Hare Murare, Hare Murare, He Nath Narayan Vasudeva, He Nath Narayan Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda, Hare Murare, He Nath Narayan Vasudeva, 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 Shri Krishna Govinda, Hare Murare, Shri Krishna Govinda, Hare Murare, Shri Krishna Govinda, Hare Murare, He Nath Narayan Vasudeva, He Nath Narayan Vasudeva, He Nath Narayan Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda, Hare Murare, He Nath Narayan Vasudeva, Vasudeva. बोलिए श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की, नमः पार्वती पते, हर हर महादेव, हरि ओम हरि ओम। We'll chant from 31st verse. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Sarvabhuta Sthitam Yomam Bhajate Kattvamastitah Sarvatha Vartamanopi Sayogi Mai Vartate Atma Upanmena Sarvatra Samam Pashyati Arjuna Sukham Vayadi Va Dukkham Sayogi Paramo Mataha Arjuna Vacha Yoyam Yogastvaya Proktaha Sammena Madhusudana Etasyahanna Pashyami Chanchalatvam Chanchalakvat sthitim stharam. Chanchalatvat sthitim sthiram. Arjun heard about the Dhyan Yoga portion. So, Bahirang sadhana, Antarang sadhana, Dhyan Swarupam, Dhyan Balam. These four topics were covered from first verse to 32nd verse. Dhyan means what you have heard from the teacher, you are making it your own. Something what is your own, you don't drop it. Nobody can snatch it. Nobody can take it away. It is dancing in front of you all the time. Like your body is there. So body is your own. So others' body may come or not, you don't know. But your body at least is all the time with you. And available also. You say lift the hand, body lifts the hand. You say put it down, put it down. You say eat, body starts eating. You say walk, body walks. But other body is there whom you don't own. So I don't know whether he is there or not. And if I ask him lift your hand, he will say what? Even if I say I don't know whether he will lift or not, or he will lift on me only. Or maybe he will not exactly follow what I say for a long time. I want him to sit down, he will be standing. I want him to stand, he will sit down. So, I want him to eat, he will not eat. I want him not to eat, he will eat. So, you cannot govern something which is not own. It is not around you. What you don't own, you don't see it around. There is a difference between your house and somebody else's house. Your house, anytime you can go, anytime you can come out of it. Anytime you can see, and most of the time you see. Others' house, you don't know how when you will go. It depends on somebody. And he may ask, let's say I'm going out, so you have to go out also. Anything which you don't own, you don't see it around. This is the law. Anything which is own, that is at your will. Their Ichha Shakti is there. I want, it is there all the time because it is my own. So, meditation is making the knowledge such that you never stop seeing it. It is not that in the class only you are listening, you are mukt in the class and baddhi after the class. I am part-time liberated during the class, 1 hour morning, 1 hour evening. Other time I am bound. I have 2 hours Jivan Mukti I have attained and 22 hours I will see later on. That is also not easy, but I am just saying. 2 hours at least, I feel very free in the class. But after that, I don't know what my mood will be. And therefore I feel that for my mind to be okay, class should continue. Some people say like that my mind in the class is much relaxed. So as much as I can hear, and because here what happens during the class, my effort is not there. I have only Shraddha and I have Ekagrata. I can just listen and listen. If the mind can click somewhere in this world, it can listen for 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour. From my side, I am available to listen. I cannot do my own personal sadhana a lot, but I can listen a lot. Such people also I have seen. If you ask me to do sadhana for a long time, 1.5 hour of jap, it's impossible. Not difficult. But I can listen Bhagavad Ramayana for 3 hours, 4 hours, provided the speaker is good. I don't have no trouble there. You must have heard Such kind of people are there. They are satsang rasik, they are there. They can hear, and every day they hear. And actually they feel their support. Their mind becomes more tamed in satsang. So, the question is, the meditation is not to bring knowledge, meditation is to make the knowledge dance all the time around you. All the time. सोवत जागत उठे बिताने कहे कबीर हम वही ठिकाने. All the time I am saying that. All the time. Like Janak ji had a disciple come son, his name was Shukdev ji. So after studying, so not Janak ji, Vyas ji. So he sent his son for a test, that let me see how much Brahma Gyan. So he sent to the palace of Janak ji. So 3 days and 3 nights gatekeepers didn't allow him to come inside. So he is standing outside. He said, wait outside. 3 days, 3 nights he didn't have anger. Because thought of Brahman only was there. This is what I am saying. And then he was brought inside with all joy and all welcoming. And then he was put in a room where a lot of damsels and ladies were there. I think this must be difficult than the first one. And somebody is offering pan, somebody is offering food, somebody is just performing dance, somebody is, saying some sweet words. And his eyes was like that. Not that he ran away. His eyes was like that. Seeing the woman, he was still seeing Brahman in woman. His thought of Brahman did not get disturbed because seeing the woman. 2 tests. I'm just condensing the quite long stories there in Puran. Then Janak ji met him after 6 days, 3 plus 3. He said, okay. He brought a brimful of oil. Oil, up to the brim. He said, Bhai Shukdev, what are you seeing? What are you seeing? Are you not seeing oil? Well, I am seeing, but I am seeing oil in Atma and Brahman. He said, okay. Please take 7 rounds of this hall and see that the oil doesn't spill. Start. And the moment he started, dance started. Somebody is going from this side. Ladies started dancing. Not one to all. 7, his eyes was like that. 7 rounds when he came back, oil was intact. He said, my attention was only on the Brahman, on the Atma, not on anything else. Janak ji said, Namaste. You are a born yogi and jnani. You need not be tested. Through you, others will be tested. Jao. You will be worldwide. For yugas, you will be known as a jnani. I'm giving in short. So meditation is not for. Therefore, in Vedanta, lot of time is given in listening a lot. Because hidden doubts may be there. And the topic is difficult, therefore more persuasion is required. Maybe some hidden, something is still says that no, this body, I am in body. So they come from another angle. So this topic of meditation was told in detail. Actually speaking about meditation, this is the best, one of the best portions I have seen, Bhagavad Gita. Second is Drigdrishvivek and third is Patanjali Yoga Sutra. There are three places where the meditation is well said, very well said. In such a systematic, scattered some is said, few shlok here. In Yoga Vashishtha it is also there. In here and there, but consolidated like this, very few places I have seen. This is one of the places. Ab Arjun heard this. Now what Arjun said, it must be very discouraging for Bhagwan, but he is Bhagwan. बताओ, इतना मेहनत से पढ़ाया भगवान ने, हैं? और अर्जुन ने ऐसा through cold water as if. So Arjun uvacha, 33rd shlok. Yoyam yogasto, he Madhusudana. Madhusudan is vocative here. Madhusudan means slayer of Madhu. Madhu is the, not that. Madhu, that demon Madhu. Demon Madhu is there. He Madhusudana. Yaha ayam yoga toya samen prokta. You had told about the yoga. And which do you? Karma yoga? Nahi bhai. Jnana yoga? Nahi bhai. Bhakti yoga? Arre nahi bhai. Then fruit of Jnana yoga. And what was that? What was that? Samatvena. Samam sarvatra atmadarshan. Everything is one. That samam that was mentioned from 29, 30, 31st. 4 shlok he is referring, last 4 shlok. He is referring to last 4 shlok. Sarvatra samdarshana shlok. I hope you are following. Nahi? Please see. So that you told, he did not say that you told it very nicely. That also he did not appreciate. He should have at least said you said very nicely. All chapter you said very nicely. Thank you so much. And then he says, that etasya yogasya, but my problem is very serious. What is that? So I can't see this. Etas yogasya aham na pashyami. I can't think I can hold it. Here na pashyami means na grannami. I've understood it, but I can't hold it. Now there are 3 kinds of student. One is called Mand Shishya, other is called Madhyam Adhikari, and third is called Uttam Adhikari. Mand means totally dullard. Madhyam means average. And Uttam means best. What is Mand? How will you define Mand Adhikari? Who comes in the class, listens, doesn't understand at all. Forget about retention. Neither he receives, neither he retains. He is called Mandadikari. Because of his Rajogun and Tamogun in preponderance, he has come to the class without preparation. He has not gone to the sadhana of KY and BY. KY means? Karma Yoga. BY means Bhakti Yoga. Kurta is good, but you have to remember this also. So, KY means he is a great crasher actually. He has attraction for maybe Mahatma, therefore he is sitting. Maybe he just likes to be around satsang, therefore, but he is not understanding. He is called Mandadikari. Retention, forget about retention, he has not received also. He is not understanding. Or his, you can say, span of understanding is very, very less. Out of whole class understood very few points. And that too he forgot. He remembers only one thing, that I went to the class. That's the only thing. If you ask him, okay, what you understood, that he can't recap anything too much. because his mind is very flickering here and there. There are other thoughts which are overpowering him. He has krodh, kam, irsha, lobh. So he is called mandadikari. But somehow because of his punya he has come in that place. Meritorious actions of the past is there, therefore he is sitting. And maybe he likes the guru or teacher, therefore he comes and sits, just has darshan of guru. And maybe after some time he will increase in his adhikaritva. I am not saying like that. Therefore, we should not discourage anybody from coming. Let him come, at least he will understand one day. Second is called Madhyam Adhikari. He receives well. He is sharp in understanding. But after the class, all talks evaporate as moment the sunshine comes, the dewdrops evaporate. So everything is gone. He is a strong enjoyer, doer that overpowers. So he is not able to retain this. His knowledge never helps him in taking his sorrows. He behaves as if he never heard. The sorrows that comes, the kam krodh that comes in his mind during his non-satsang time, that he is not able to handle with his knowledge, This knowledge is totally ineffective. It is non-applicable knowledge for him. It is just an information and not a transformation. He is more well informed on the scriptures. He knows which chapter is what. He knows what is Upanishad. He has a certain intelligence through which he can recap, but his knowledge is no at all helping him in taking out of his sorrows or anger or calm or lobh or irsha or inferiority complex or superiority complex or ahankar. His knowledge doesn't have any say in him because his doer enjoyership is very strong. This is called Madhyam Adhikari. And third is Uttam Adhikari. Not only he receives very well, but his knowledge is glowing all the time. He doesn't forget at all. It is just like that somebody abused you or said very bad words about you at 8 o'clock and you are an ordinary person. So you remember so intensely that thing. In front of two people said that you don't have any dressing sense. And he said like that, and I cannot. As an egoistic person, too much intensely he remembers, or one who didn't like that, whom he does not like. Therefore, he told me that you don't like, you are not good in studies, and you don't know too much. Keep quiet. He said to me very seriously. Now, this person will not forget for hours, maybe days together. He will retain it. Or kami person is there, if he sees any kamuk scene is there, any scene which where kam is portrayed, he will not forget it so easily. Because his impressions are very deep. So he will not forget it for days, for hours. It will hover around in his mind. Similarly, the Uttam Adhikari is there, who he hears once, and like Janakji, like Shukdevji, he is not forgetting, he is not putting effort to retain, but it is glowing that. So this is called Uttam Adhikari. I hope you understand. That means what? He is not a great crasher. He has dealt with his enjoyership thought of Karma Yoga, and he has dealt with his thought of Chanchalya by Upasana Yoga. In Vedantic terminology, if I say, there is something called Vivek Vairagya Mumukshatvam. Vivek Vairagya Mumukshatvam is developed by Karma Yoga, and Shat Sampatti is developed by Upasana Yoga. Shamdam Upratitiksha Titiksha Shraddha Samadha. So he is well prepared through past births, and therefore he has come now. You can make it out that this person has already passed that exams and come. He is not a early stage student. He has gone through that process. Seeing his mind, we can say that there is no kam, there is no krodh, there is no ahankar, there is no chanchalyam is not there, mind is not flickering. he is meditative. So he is fast catcher of the words of the teacher, and his progress will be very fast because he is on the flight. Second one, the Madhyamadikari, he goes up, down, up, down. So his overall progress will be very, very slow, because what he progresses during satsang, during non-satsang time he retrogresses and again comes back. So overall, if you say, maybe in few years he will only go inches only. And whole life will be like that, going up and down, up and down. And Adham Adhikari, not Adham, but Mandadikari will be almost having no progress. And if he continues satsang, he will come to Madhyam, this much I can say. Even if you are not understanding satsang, if you just sit there, I think you will progress. Something will happen to you. This much I can say from experience. Now this 33rd slok is which one? It is for Madhya, Madhyam or Uttam. Huh? It is for Madhyam or Uttam. Huh? Madhyam. It is not for Mand. It is not because somebody is totally out of gear, he will not say, Etasyam na pashyami. This is for Madhyam Adhikari. Uttam will not put this question, because his mind is totally under control. He said, what you said, Bhagavan, etasya, etas will go with sthiram, sthiram. Etasya sthiram sthitim. Etas yogasya. Of this sthiti, of this yoga means that fruit what you mentioned, samatvam, I don't see it. In me happening it. Why? This state of stability of sarvatra samdarshan, because of chanchalatvat. I am extremely fickle-minded. Some people are so fickle-minded, they ask, how are you, Swamiji? By the time I answer, this is very sunny. Very sunny. Very hot day. I also say, okay, it's a hot day. Do you have tea? There is so much mind can't be stable. I don't take tea. Achha. Or how is there any pain in the leg? No pain in the leg. You can see there is no connection between any topic. Tea and leg has no connection. Hot and how are you has no connection. You can see sometime how people start and where they reach ultimately. And then at the end ask what I was talking on. ये मन बड़ी खतरनाक चीज है भैया. These questions, therefore people identify more with Arjun, because this is our question also. That I also don't know how to control my chanchal man. It is so difficult. So what to do now? What to do now? And therefore if a person has tamed his grosser vasanas first, there are two-level work is required. Taming the grosser vasana is of, especially the reaction vasana and the expectation vasana, or calm vasana you can say. The violent reaction, the complaint, the demand, these vasanas are tamed by putting the mind where in the environment of faith is there. Faithful environment, like something like the chana is there, grams, you soak it and it becomes softened. Where somebody has faith, there he should do, and he should go for sadhana. Sadhana is not done where faith is less, because your mind will not soften, it will not give up its insistences. First thing is you go anywhere in the world where you have faith. Anywhere. Whosoever you. He may not be your teacher, but any saint is there, at least go there. And try the mind to get soaked and absorbed in that area. Slowly, what will happen? you will feel like leaving your insistences on certain topic. बोले ओके आपकी जो इच्छा हो हम करने की कोशिश. I'll try to do what you want. The person, the non-listening personality and the non-surrendered personality slowly is tamed by the faithful environment around, where he has faith. The very uncontrolled mind means what? See, I am talking, and while I am talking, your words are following each word, what I am saying. Supposing I say, Bhagwan Ram is in Ayodhya. So when I say Bhagwan Ram, behind my each word, your thought is tracking it. Whole satsang is nothing, but behind my thought, you are putting your thought behind my thought and following my thought. Here, everywhere. एक तो हो रहा है भाई. What is the point that when we come in this path of sadhana, whether it is karma yoga or bhakti yoga, etc., you have to have an ability of following that. You have to follow some thought. It is not that, well, but I don't have my own thought. No, your own thought has to be tamed to follow some thought. Because I don't have a thought which is taking me to moksha or to purification. Only certain thoughts take me to purification or devotion. And therefore, teacher is there or shastra is there. They give you the thought that hold on to this thought. Follow this thought only. And if the mind is rebellious kind of mind, or very ahangar, or irshade, or calm is more. So these thoughts don't follow any thought. They're not a following thought. It is not in my nature to follow. And this is what the top problem is. He may be very bright in the university studies, in the academics. He may be Nobel laureate, but totally bad student. Shishya itself means that whatever thought you will give me, or teacher, or shastra, I will not only hold, but I will follow it. Howsoever problems I may have to go through. But Chanchalman is that I cannot follow anybody in my life. Na Shastra, na Bhagwan, na Guru, na Ramayana. This is what my problem is. Then what will you follow? Vasana. And Ahankar, or Kam, or Krodh. I am not a follower. I am not Anugami. Then how is your mind? Uchrankhal. There is one word called Uchrankhal. Shrankla means chain. Chain. And Uchrankha who breaks the chain. I am Uchrankal. I want to dance tonight. But you are hearing, this is what is it called? Ashram, how can you dance? No, it is weekend. No, weekend not today. It is only Thursday, not weekend. No, but I have to prepare for tomorrow. What? Class? No, dance. But how can you dance here? It's ashram. It's a Chinmaya mission ashram. You can't dance. This is not a house. But I want to dance. Which one? Any English dance I want. I am very good in break dance. But you cannot dance here. But I'll close my door and dance. Don't disturb anybody. But music will be there. Music I'll put in my ears. Nobody will hear that music. But is it a bhajan or dance? Pop music? No, pop music. Bhajan you can't dance so much. Bhajan at the most you can do Om Jai Jagadish Hare. You can't have break dance. Om Jai Jagadish Hare. You can't have that now. भक्त जनों के संकट दास जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करें ओम न जगदीश है जो ध्यावे फलता हुए वो तो नहीं है I can't have that. This song is not then. I like that kind of. No, you cannot dance here. This is ashram. I will hit you with this news. भाग जाओ यहाँ से. You think ashram life is easy? But mind is not following. Where mind wants to break some rule or doesn't want to follow, that is called chanchalatvat, sthiram sthitimna. I am not a very good follower. भगवान बहुत स्माइलिंग. बताओ भगवान को कितना पेशेंस रखना पड़ा है. कहाँ तो निर्विकल्प समाधि की 7 डेफिनेशन दिया. Arjuna is giving such a lukewarm response. Not even lukewarm, it's cold response. लेकिन भगवान तो भगवान ही है, इसलिए तो भगवान है वो. यहाँ पे क्या है? अच्छा अगला श्लोक देख लो, then you will be clear. This is a very popular श्लोक because people identify with this श्लोक more. चंचलं हि मनः कृष्ण प्रमाथि बलवदृढम् तस्याहं निग्रहं मन्ये वायोरिव सुदुष्करम. हे कृष्ण, गुरु नहीं बोले वहां, तो बोले शिष्य थे हम. अब उनको नाम से बोलना, अपने उनकी दोस्ती याद आ जा रही है. हे कृष्ण. दिस मन, 4 बात बोला मन के लिए. चंचल, प्रमाथी, बलवत, दृढ़म. 4 adjectives he has used for man. Chanchalam, he is so that is not able to follow anything. His nature is not to follow. उसको बताओ, देखो, हाँ, do जब, वो नहीं करेगा. Change your attitude, नहीं होगा. It is not the one who can dissolve somewhere, who can merge. Because in the sadhana, in the path of sadhana, what is required that you, like, I give this mind to you. I give you this, I give to you. When I give this to you, after that you can do anything. It is like the atta is there, dough. When the dough is there, after that I can make like this. I can make like this. Loi I can make. And loi I can. And I can make like this. Roti I can make. I can make puri also. Puri. I can make chole bhature also. Well, how can you make bhature? I think maida is there in bhature. और कुछ बेकिंग पाउडर ये सब कुछ होता होगा. तो उसमें डाल दो. इतना सा है, फूल गया, इतना बड़ा सा हो गया. Or you want to make mathri, so you put some jeera etc. in that. Jeera, some salt, some kind of masala, and make it like that, square, and cut it also. वैसे वो मठरी निकल आई इसमें से. But that dough is saying, Tamev Sharanam Gach, I am at you. You can give me any shape. I am surrendering, resigning. So when we come on this path, mind is the one. You have to hold Lord's form. You can't have your own shape, because shape of the Lord cannot change. If I have a shape of Krodha or Kam or Ahankar, it can't. It has to change the shape to hold the Lord's form. And it is not holding it because it has its own strong shape. I don't like that person. Already you have a shape. So how can you be devotee? You cannot hold the Lord's form. Or I like that somebody so much. I cannot live without him, I'll die. अब तुम क्या करोगे? अब तुमने mind, अब ये mind तो useless हो गया तुम्हारा, हम कुछ कर ही नहीं कर सकते उस पे. If atta becomes very hard, supposing you have kept that in the fridge, after kneading, and after 2 months you take it out. I don't know after 2 months you can make or not. And there is no water also. And I ask, okay, make roti and make some chutney, make chole bhature, or you make some kind of khaja. Khaja, you know khaja? You don't know khaja? एक sweet delicacy है भाई khaja. Khaja is there. What happens? It is अब इनको पता ही नहीं भाई ये it is cut like that. It is sweet and it is put in the sweet syrup. हाँ khaja is very popular. हाँ भाई इनको खिलाओ भाई. Helen, so खाजा. अब कहां से खाजा बनने को तो मुड़ ही नहीं रहा है, उसका शेप ही नहीं बदल रहा है. हम कैसे उसको शेप नहीं बदल रहा है. One person was selling khaja in the village. Khaja. People came and ate it. बोले खाजा. तो आप ही ने बोला खाजा, हम खा गए सब. सो वो नहीं. हमारे घर में बनाती थी. माय दादी यूज्ड टू मेक खाजा. पॉपुलर थिंग इज, घर में बनता है ये सब. तो खिलाना भाई इन लोग को. आई थिंक यू कैन गेट इट इन मार्केट ऑल्सो. ले आओ भाई इनके लिए. हालांकि अदर्स आर ऑल्सो देयर टू इट. क्यों आनंद जी, यू नो खाजा? अरे तो ब्रिंग ना. भाई अगर शेप आपका ऑलरेडी हार्ड है तो कैसे मरेगा, टूटेगा ही नहीं वो. It will break. Supposing you give a shape, that dough will break into, वो पाउडर हो जाएगा, वो बिगड़ेगा नहीं. ये माइंड है. स्पिरिचुअलिटी में प्रॉब्लम क्या है कि टीचर वांट्स टू पुट अ शेप ऑफ लॉर्ड कृष्णा ऑन यू, लॉर्ड राम. आप खाली तो करो, वो आप खाली तो करो. ज्ञान में ही पुट ब्रह्माकार विथ दैट यू आर आत्मा. लेकिन हम तो खुद ही बहुत स्ट्रांग है कि आई एम दिस बॉडी, आई एम, माय नेम इज सुरेश, माय नेम इज दिनेश, आई एम वेरी गुड, आई एम नॉट अ स्मॉल पर्सन, आई हैव डन अ लॉट. ऑलरेडी ऑन योर सेल्फ यू सुपर इम्पोज सच हार्ड इमेजेस एंड आई एम सेइंग यू आर अ नॉन डूअर, यू आर नॉट एनीथिंग, आई एम दिस बॉडी, ही इज माई सन, ही इज माई डॉटर. अब इससे कैसे चलेगा वहां पे? योर माइंड विल नॉट, इज नॉट फिट फॉर दिस. So first thing is soften it. हमें अवेलेबल तो करो तुम्हारे माइंड को, तब खुद का कुछ भर सके उसमें. Your mind is in a very hard state, and this state is mentioned by 4 words by Arjuna here. And you will see that. First, Chanchal, already I told. Second is Pramati. Pramati means what? Turbulent. Turbulent. दूसरे टर्बुलेंट. प्रमाथि मीन्स प्रमथनशीलम, प्रमथनाति शरीरम इंद्रियाणि च विक्षिपति परवशी करोति. इट गोज सो स्ट्रांग दैट द इफेक्ट ऑफ दिस माइंड इज सीन इन द बॉडी. यू स्टार्ट ट्रेम्बलिंग. I told you that day. What you told you? What? Your sense organ, your prana, they are totally engulfed by everything. And you may be knowing everything, but all knowledge is, that is called. Tell me in Gita, where is shlokam? Gandivam sramsate hastat tvakchaiva paridayate dayate nacha shakno mamasthatum. But you are disturbed, why are you not able to stand? Brahmati vache me manaha, I will fall down, I think. यत् शोकमु शोषणम इंद्रियाणाम नहीं प्रपश्यामि ममापनुद्यात्. यत् शोकमु शोषणम इंद्रियाणाम. माय सेंस ऑर्गन्स आर ड्राइड अप. तो क्या हुआ? पानी है क्या? You know, when you are asked to speak, supposing speakers are there, you know what happens. इतना प्यास, होल माउथ इज पार्च्ड. इतनी लगता है क्या हुआ. एंड देयर इज सब सपोर्ट. सम पीपल टेक द सपोर्ट ऑफ द बटन. They break the button only. Well, see, and you can see the finger movement, the leg movement, and this toes. Toes are like this. You can see. Don't see my. So when the person is tense, toes are tensed. ऐसे रहेगा. Like this. ये प्रमाथी है. हम ऐसा हाथ कांपने लगता है. When you are very angry, your hand will start shivering like that. Or when you are very sad, इसको बोलते प्रमाथी. It is overpowering my sense organs. देखो अर्जुन की क्या स्टडी. दूसरा शब्द है, ठीक है ना, परवशी करोती. खूब तेज हाथ, मतलब कंट्रोल ही छोड़ जाता है व्यक्ति का. आदमी इतना हिला दिया उसने, बॉडी प्राण सबको हिला दिया, मन को. एंड मधुसूदन सरस्वती राइट्स इन हिज कमेंट्री, विचारेण अभिजेतुम न शक्य. यू टेल टू हिम, सी वी शुड नॉट वरी, वी शुड, will I understand everything, but this is what I am, I cannot change myself so easily. It is not listening anybody at that time. So manomay kosh is dominated, pranamay kosh, annamay kosh, what is it called, anand or vigyanmay kosh. That thought which is most insignificant, maybe most stupid, most silly, most useless, has overpowered everything. I've forgotten everything. This is the nature of my mind. A person will throw like that. But I told you, nothing is. हम क्या करें समझ नहीं आता. And they hit the head sometime on the wall. हाँ, और चोट भी लग जाती है. They get hurt also. Still they keep on hitting. And the speech is totally uncontrolled, you can see. अरे भाई क्या बोल रहे हैं? Neighbors will think what is going on. But such scenes are created sometime in the houses. You may not tell it, but it's there. So this is Pramathi. मत दिया उसने एकदम. It has churned me. मथनी होती मथनी. It churned me totally. हम out of. वो बता रहा है कि कितना पावरफुल माइंड है आपका. नेगेटिव माइंड इज सो पावरफुल. ठीक है ना. All these things I have seen. I called somebody, I said, see, you should. All the time you are seeing a bad one. I'm the bad person. I'm going on. अरे भाई रुक, सुनो तो. I will not listen. अरे सुनो तो तुम 2 मिनट. No. That person is not here. Don't worry. But it happened here only. चल दिया रूम से. Or they will throw the phone. You can see all these things. You can see that person has gone mad right now. No point in explaining. अगला शब्द देखो, थर्ड, बलवत. भास्कर, न केनचित निहंतुम शक्यम च. All your knowledge is there. See, you should not be angry. You should not be so calmy. Huh? You should not be so calmy. You should not be lusty. This is not right at all. You should not worry at all. I understand, but I cannot stop. Arey bhai, I cannot stop. Please, I cannot stop myself. My mind is very bad. I understand I should not worry, but I cannot stop it. Arey, but kuch to suno, meri baat to suno tum. Understanding, but I cannot listen. I understand everything you are right, but my mind is like that. Balavat. It is totally non-listenable mind. Na kenachit niyantum shakyam. I'll tell you one story. I understand the story, but I cannot leave it. But you are putting yourself in a doom. Whatever is there, I am like that. I cannot leave that point. I cannot leave. See, you will be in trouble later on. I cannot leave it. Please, please allow me, Swamiji. No, you cannot leave it. You cannot leave it. No, please. I cannot leave it. I understand you are right, but I cannot leave it. इसको बोलते हैं बलवत. Where a person is not in a listening, he doesn't listen to something. I hope you are getting my point. And drinam. Drinam means obsessed by one point. Jiddi. Stubborn. Balvat means, in general, it is not listening. In general. And drinam means, in particular, it is not listening. It is holding to something in particular. Please leave that, don't marry that person. He's not of a good character. I cannot leave him. But I know him. Please leave that. I cannot leave him. But you said I love you, but still I love you, but I cannot leave that. इसको बोलते हैं दृढ़म. but क्या समझते हो माइंड को? It is going to take us to hell. It makes a person cow, goat, snake. ये मनी बनाता है. मनी गोट बनाता है. मनी नरक में ले जाता है. मन only makes मने मनुष्याणाम कारणम बंध मोक्षयो. It makes somebody tigers जो गए ना, और somebody jackal, a cheetah. मनी बनाता है किसी को. दृढ़म. वो छोड़ता नहीं अपनी बात को. इतना समझाते लेकिन छोड़ता नहीं. So no, don't worry on that topic. No, I can't stop. You are right, we should not worry, but I cannot stop myself. I understand you. I come to satsang also. I heard also satsang. I felt good also, but I cannot stop worrying. I am telling you, you will see it. I see it every day. इतनी कस की एक छोटी सी बात पकड़ लेता है. And in front of that small issue, he forgets God, he forgets Guru, he forgets Dharma, he forgets Bhagavad, he forgets Ramayana, he forgets Gita, he forgets Upanishad. Everything he will forget. ये दृढ़म नहीं है. Arjun is not saying something unusual. कभी होती भाई आई एम मिस्टेकिंग, आई एक्सेप्ट माई मिस्टेक, आई एम लिविंग दिस पॉइंट. हो गई गलती हमसे, कोई बात. इट इज माई प्रॉब्लम, आई थिंक आई विल लीव इट. बोले ना. क्यों नहीं ऐसा दिखाया? बोले नहीं, जब कर लो. अरे जब कहाँ करेंगे. स्टिल यू हैव टाइम. यू आर ब्राउजिंग टू द यूट्यूब. एटलीस्ट डू जब इन दिस टाइम. यू आर ब्राउजिंग हियर एंड देयर. यू आर सीइंग द फिल्म मेरे अंगने में तुम्हारा क्या काम है, जो है नाम वाला, जो है नाम वाला. जब कर लो इसी बीच में. चलो. हाँ, माला कहाँ है? माला तो बैग में. चलो, कैन आई डू जब टुगेदर? छोड़ दो उसको, छोड़ दो. चलो छोड़ दो. यू आर ऑलरेडी, इट इज 1 o'clock. छोड़ दो. It is 1 a.m. You have to get up in the morning. How many times you will give new excuses? Come on. तुम्हारे सारे एक्सक्यूज एग्जॉस्ट हो गए. चलो, वन मोर. उसको ले लो. नहीं छोड़ता मन. कोई छोटी मोटी चीज है ये. अर्जुन says, तस्याहम निग्रहम मन्ये वायोरिव सुदुष्करम. I feel controlling it is like holding the air. If something is car, at least something tangible is there. You can hold the car, you can hold the person. But air is not a tangible thing that you can hold it. ये पकड़ लिया हमने, आज एयर को पकड़ लिया. ये पकड़ लिया हमने, इसको पकड़ लिया. चलो, see the example he gives. It is not a tangible thing. I can hold the air like that. You are saying to abide in that self. Arey, I don't have a mind to keep your teaching first. I don't have a patra to keep the thought that you gave to me. Bhagavan. Shankaracharya adds. You know what he adds? Arjun said it is so difficult to control like air, to like a storm or air. Bhashika writes, it is more difficult than that. Api manaso dushkaram manne itebi praya. It is holding the mind is more difficult than holding the air. Api manasaha api duskaraha. Manasaha api dushkaraha. Api will go after manasa. Manasa api dushkara. It is more difficult than holding the air. Tataha api, tata means vayu api. Tataha means vayu api, manasa dushkaram. At least, maybe somebody can hold the air. But holding the mind is more difficult than that. Bhagavan kya soche honge? And therefore, sadhana takes lot of time. Like somebody drinks, supposing. And for him, he is a habitual drinker. For him, leaving is not, you cannot say from tomorrow I am leaving. Tomorrow I am leaving drinking. So there are de-addiction centers are there. And it is very painful and very strenuous and very, what shall I say, patient time is there. See, you don't drink. It is not good for your health. The liver is affected. Only but one peg. One peg. Well, no, you cannot have one peg. You have left. It is a rehab center. Please, one peg, please. They cry there. They cry there. You go in the rehab center. I have not gone, but I have heard. I have gone to rehab center in Singapore where the drug addicts were there. Sometimes they are tight. They are tight. They scream, cry. When that urge comes in them, please. You have to choose a way. I will go through the painful process of training my mind. And sometimes they are out of it. After they go out again, they start. Sometimes they leave. Sometimes they steal. Sometimes they lie. ये तो जब खुद ही कोई चाहेगा. Such a terrible mind, Arjun. Arey Bhagwan, I have. And you are asking, you are talking about samatva and all big things are there. I am not able to pass class 2, class 3. You are talking about PhD things. और हमको लगा पहले ही बताना चाहिए था. After so much is done. But Bhagavan is so good, so good. Bhagavan says, next slok, there is no choice. You have to by heart if you have not by hearted. And tomorrow I'll take in detail. It's a very important slok. Shri Bhagavan Vacha Asanshayam Mahabaho Manodurnigraham Chalam Abhyasena tu kaunteya Vairagyena cha grihiyate. Arjun, what you are saying is absolutely right. Gurudev used to say, he disarmed Arjun. ऐसे बात किया जाता है. Don't contradict. And then second line, Bhagavan says, grihiyate. Mind does come under control. If mind had not come under control, we won't have Bhagavan Shankaracharya. We don't have Tulsidas ji. We don't have Tapovan Maharaj. We won't have great disciples like Vivekananda Swami. We won't have great yogis like Raman Yogi was there. We won't have great people existing if mind. There will be no devotee, no jnani, no good teacher, and who will write such texts? Who will write commentaries? On Brahma Sutra, around 50 commentaries in Sanskrit are there which is recognized. Imagine the amount of concentration they must be having, control of mind they must be having to write those commentaries. तो ऐसा तो नहीं तो किसी कंट्रोल में हुआ ही नहीं होगा मनन, तुम ऐसी बात बोल रहे हो. Vachaspati Mishra, I told the story of Vachaspati Mishra. He wrote a commentary on, he was writing a commentary. And one day, it was a lamp, I told the lamp was there, oil lamp. It blew off. So one lady came and lit the lamp. And he said, Devi, Kastam, who are you? She said, I am your wife. He said, wife? Achha. He said, we are married for 20, 30 years. Well, but I give the food, I take care of your body, but I never talk because you are totally thinking about these mantras and sutras day and night. I don't want to come between you and the scriptures. But today, I am talking because this commentary is over. देखो, he said, what is your name? देखो नाम भूल गए पत्नी, बोले भामती. He said, the name of my Brahma Sutra commentary will be Bhamati now. इतना control था. Don't think people don't have control on mind. If control on mind will not be there, we won't sit, we can't sit here for 1 hour. I also can't sit. Don't think nobody is I'm the first one is starting to control the mind in this whole universe. In 3 lokas. I want a certificate for that. It's not like that. क्या control है? उड़िया बाबा तो रात में बैठते थे around 1 o'clock. Until 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, एक आसन ऐसे. He really did like this. Very rare. ऐसे. आँख ऐसे. That putli will not move here and there. ऐसे. इतना control था. He had taken a vrat, I won't hurt anybody. Ahimsa vrat was there. So don't think people have no control. Arjun, grihate. Don't think. Don't be so negative. Be positive. Come on. ठीक हो जाएगा. It will be fine. We'll see it tomorrow. It's very important slok. Tomorrow's talk. So please hear carefully. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Hari.